So the 1.17 update is around the corner, and you know what would be perfect for exploring those large caves? Well, dynamic lighting, of course. Hello beautiful and cute people, my name is Goggled and welcome back to another video. So today I have something pretty cool to show you guys, and some of you might already have picked it up. But yes, today we're going to be making a dynamic lighting add-on. Now, just in case you don't know what dynamic lighting is, well, let me demonstrate. This is dynamic lighting that you're seeing right now. So basically, when I hold certain items, in this case a torch, then the environment around me will light up, and as soon as I no longer hold it, it will become dark once again. Now, in today's add-on, we will be doing more than just giving you dynamic lighting when holding a torch. We're going to be doing a bunch more stuff, so stick around for that. But without further ado, let's get started. Now, this whole thing started when I accidentally stumbled onto this block simply called Light Block. I'm still not sure why more people aren't talking about this block, because man is it cool. It's basically a light block, but there is no physical block, just the light. So here you can see me prototyping and just sort of planning out how the command section should work for this add-on. So after I finally finished that, it was time to move on to detecting if the player is holding something specific, like a torch. Now, believe it or not, this is actually incredibly simple to do. It just checks what item the player is currently holding, and then compares that to the list of items that we want to trigger this add-on. Okay, so let's see if it can actually pick up if we're holding the torch or not. So when I am holding it, it should say, yeah, there in the chat you can see it says hold. Okay, so that's very good news. Now that we had that working, it was just a matter of picking which items should trigger it. Okay, so these are the blocks that I ended up picking for this project. So whenever you're holding any of these items, it will emit a light. Now, you might be wondering why I didn't include the pickle, and the reason for that was, well, it's a pickle, it doesn't actually emit light when it's on land, and so yeah, that's why it didn't get included. I messed up with some of the items and gave them the wrong identifier, but for the most part everything was smooth sailing, except for one specific item. Okay, lava bucket doesn't work, so we need to go back to that one. Let's just fix that bucket. Yeah, so I have an idea that this might be classified as a bucket of lava instead of lava bucket, so let's try that. If it's not this, then I guess I'll have to go into the text file and see what it is. Okay, did we fix it? No. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to go and find out what on earth the lava bucket is called now. Oh, apparently it's called bucket lava. It's still not fixed. I wonder why. Yes, I did some more messing around, but I just can't get it to work, so I guess we're going to have to leave this one out of our light emitting objects. Hey, okay, nice, it works. And if we move around, yes, it does seem that the light is actually following us. When the player moves around, we place these previously mentioned light blocks. The only problem is, we also need to remove them again once we're done with them. We need to remove them on two places. We first need to remove it as soon as the player starts moving away from it, and we also need to remove it when the player is no longer holding the trigger item, like a torch or glowstone. It's supposed to say remove when you no longer hold the item, not when you're still holding it, yeah. Okay, so that's definitely not working correctly. Now, getting it to work turns out to be a huge pain. We had disco parties. We discovered more bugs. Oh, the enchantment table also doesn't work. I'll have to try and fix that. We discovered possible solutions. We discovered that those solutions definitely didn't work and just ended up breaking everything all over again. Okay, does it work now? That is the question. Okay, it seems that it might actually be working. Or not. Now nothing is working. Why is nothing working? And we have more disco parties. After 20 minutes of trying to fix this mess, at least we were back where we started off. Okay, at least the lighting is back now, but the rest of the thing is still not working. But at least we do have light. Something that was really strange was that this flashing light anomaly was something that would come back to haunt me over and over again. Why does this keep happening? This bug was weird, and in a lot of cases that it popped up, I had no idea why. Fortunately, in this case, it was really easy to fix and we were one step closer to this thing actually working. Okay, no, we were so close. We were so close. It literally works for like, on some of the things it works. But on the others, it's just like, nah, like, okay, I'm gonna move away, and then it's just like, nah, you know what? I'm not gonna work. Why would I want to work? Now we just randomly place light sources all over the place. Now, I'm not going to bore you with another half hour of me talking about bugs and problems, so just know that we got there in the end. Did it just work? Did it seriously just work? Okay, now, okay, light is on and light is off. Yes, it finally worked. Okay, light on, light off. Light on, light off. I can't believe it actually works, finally. Something that has always been pretty cool in my opinion, but that I never knew how to do, was Subpacks. Now, Subpacks is basically, well, sub-packs of your add-on. So this gives you the power to give like customizable settings to your add-on and just have each one in its own sub-pack. You'll see what I mean in a second. Okay, so if we click on this, then hopefully we should see a little gear. Okay, there the gear is, and okay, nice. Here we can pick between our sub-packs. The basic idea was to let you guys be able to pick how bright you wanted the dynamic lighting to be. I ended up setting for 3 different light levels: dim, medium and bright. I just simply had to copy and paste everything that we've made so far and change out some values here and there. Okay, so now that I have dynamic lighting figured out, I want to do 2 more things. The first thing is I want to give this effect to certain mobs that look like they might be given off light. And then the second thing is I want to see if I can perhaps like give this effect when the player or any mob is burning. So let's see if I can actually do that. So first up, we were going to work with fire, or try at least. Okay, so here is all of the entities in the game, and we need to modify every single one of these. This was actually really simple to do, or it should have been at least. Look, that definitely does not work the way that I thought it should work. Okay, let's not lose hope. I just simply had the wrong query. I finally found the tag I was searching for. But that still didn't fix it. And it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work. Why would I expect it to work? It's almost like you're on fire and the query says on fire. And now please enjoy a compilation of me failing to incorporate this feature for roughly 37 minutes before finally giving up, for now at least. Okay, so these are the 4 mobs that I decided to use for the like light up mobs. We have the magma cube, the blaze, the Phantom and the Vex. So these 4 mobs will give off like a slight little glow when it is dark. Okay, let's see, will this work on the first try? No, it does not. None of these things are giving off any light. Okay, let's see what's going wrong. Now what I later discovered was that this feature was also not working for the same reason that the fire feature wasn't working. So remember those subpacks that I mentioned earlier? Well yes, instead of actually coding these features inside of those subpacks, I accidentally did it in the main add-on folder, and that was what was causing all of this strange behavior. So I just quickly cut and pasted the files into the subpacks and boom. Okay, it works. It finally works. It was such a dumb fix, but it works now at least. That's the only thing that matters. At this point, I also realized that this was what was probably causing the fire feature not to work. So I just quickly made some changes, applied the same fix, and it does in fact glow now. Just look at that. When they burn, then they actually glow, and as soon as it stops, they will stop glowing. Now there were still a few more bugs remaining, mainly the flashing light bug that kept popping up whenever I thought I got rid of it, but in the end I got everything working just fine. So yeah, everything now finally works. When we hold certain items, the area around us will actually glow, just like this. It's amazing, right? Then, when certain mobs will also glow. It's amazing, I know, right? And then finally, when mobs are set ablaze, they too will glow. And then of course, you can pick between any of the 3 variants of brightness when it comes to the brightness of the items that you're holding. So yeah, there's just one small thing that I want to point out. Now, this only happened to me once, so I have no idea how often this can happen. But when there is like a serious, and I mean a serious lag spike, sometimes the light will get left behind and not disappear. But the way to get rid of that light is to just take a torch and just walk through it, and then it will update and disappear. Now, like I said, this only happened to me once, but just in case it happens to some of you guys, that's how you fix it. In any case, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, feel free to leave a like and to subscribe if you're new around here for more videos like this. But thanks for watching guys, and I will see all of you again in the future with a brand new video. Cheers!